What's up, guys? Bullfire the Fell-Handed here, bringing you the Art of the Bat 4. Sand River Night, standard battle. The greens occupy the eastern spawn. The reds are occupying the northwestern spawn. Now, at the beginning of this game, you're going to see me do some shit that I said do not do. And essentially what I do is I end up putting myself in a position where I was trading poorly. And you never want to trade poorly. You never want to trade at all. I end up rolling someone with my partner and the other bat chat, and we ended up getting some things done. We got some guys clipped out, but at the same time, at what cost? He was almost crippled. He was a one-shot, and I wasn't quite a one-shot, but I'd taken more damage than I needed to. When you are in the bat chat, you need to control your impetuousness, because with the mobility and the clip, you can shut a lot of people down. And what occurs is a bat chat more or less got slipping. He got real close to us. I made a judgment call. I said, let's go in. We both can make a run on this guy. We can shut him down. And a bat chat is much like the hearse, the Waffle 100. If you can get one off the board, the sooner the better. In the long run, that is going to save you a great deal. So here we are, rolling the wall. You don't need to do this, but at the time I made a call. It wasn't the right call. But, you know, we got him off the board. My man's killed the J Panther 2, and I put the finishing round in here. You know, it's a bigger piece of the puzzle. I end up taking a round leaving, but we're more or less crippled. We cannot be in a a lasting engagement now due to this fuck up. I mean, the game is way too early, so you do not want to do this move. We ended up making it work. I don't recommend it. So what you need to do is look at this later and say, hey, what can I do, to not... I mean, honestly, if we'd stayed up there spotted, we would have got some shots and not rolled the bat chat in the J Panther 2. It would have been okay. I mean, we didn't recognize the guy in the J Panther. I mean, sure, if you go and you roll a guy, you roll a super in a bat chat, yes, that's a big piece of the puzzle. That would be worth the trade, because, in the long run, he's going to do a certain amount of damage, or if you recognize the guy and, he runs bats a lot, it's worth the trade. In my mind, though, even though we did well this match and we both survived the entire match, it was not a good trade. And that's what I would kind of like to focus on in this episode, is when to trade, when not to trade, how best to use your health. Now, this is a perfect example. When you are like this, you are in health conservation mode. That means you don't spot your own targets. You're using your allies' spotting distance. You're using the greens. You're not firing on anything within 420 meters. You're long dicking everything out there, and that is exactly how you want to do this. You do not want to get close. Forget about circle jerks. Forget about crime scenes. Forget about the okie doke. None of that shit. You are strictly support now. And unfortunately, that's what you have to do if you want to survive. So right now, I'm on top of this hill. I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm going to advance. We need to get somebody else out there to scout. I'm damn sure not going to do it. My man's not going to do it. The other guys on our team are not designed for that particular role. You don't want a TD scouting. You don't want a heavy scouting. So, we have a friendly green, I believe, scouting. So we're putting rounds on this tortoise, and it's all well and good. But our main goal here is not to even get detected, not to even have a chance somebody would see us to fire on us, to shoot us. That is our goal, and that is what we are going to do. When you are in the position that we currently are in, as you can see, our side controls a great number of the board. Right now, you don't have to go anywhere, because obviously the reds are only going to be in one area. So you have excellent map control. The team has everything locked down. All you have to do is stay alive. You want to stay alive in this tank. Granted, you look at how many guys we've got left, how many guys they have left, excuse me, versus how many we have left. We all know I'm never going to get this next reload. So it's kind of a moot point. You have to kind of plan your reloads for, your engagements, really. You're going to be traveling a long distance. You want to go ahead, empty your mag, then take off. Go ahead and reload. Dump the mag. And that's another reason why you need to run nothing but 30 APCR. Because if you'll notice any of my games, I have staggered mags throughout the whole game. I'll dump like a 4 mag or excuse me, like a 2 mag or a 3 mag, what have you. Guys, that's all I have for Art of the Bat Part 4. Please subscribe.